Welcome to Swedish Guy Flights. Today we're doing the Accu Challenge as usual. I'm having my newer Piper here. It has about not too many hours at all on the engine and the frame, so no big problems yet. No maintenance required. It looks pretty good. Let's get inside. It's very noisy. All right, that's better. So today we are flying to Denmark. I have cousins in Denmark, so I thought we'll fly down to here from Växjö in Sweden, where we are right now, and we're flying down here to Echo Kilo Romeo Kilo Roskilde. And I don't know if you're familiar, but there's a big festival there. They have once in a while, and Copenhagen is there to the right of Roskilde. So we're flying down there just for fun, getting some more miles on this airplane. So that's our route today. Gonna do IFR, and we're gonna see if the GPSS is actually working. Last time I was flying, it didn't work. The time before that, it did work. Everything is set here, and as usual, we're using SayIntentions for our air traffic control. So let's do clearance. And another note, the weather, I can't get the real weather to work, but we're gonna get better views this way anyway, so I'm gonna work that out. All right, let's call tower. Conematic Tower, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel, requesting IFR clearance.
Clearance on request, you're number 1. 3 Charlie Hotel, information uniform is current, cleared to Roskilde. After departure, fly radar vectors VX departure runway 1, initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 128.63 squawk 1543.
Information uniform is current, cleared to Roskilde. After departure, fly radar vectors VX, departure runway 1, initial climb to flight level 6000, flight level 060, departure 128.63, squawk 1543, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. Okay, we have departure down there on standby. Okay. Let's do squawk 1543, 1543. All right, let's do the taxi checklist. Primary is locked, avionics master is on, meter check looks good, transponder is set, radios are on, altimeter. We have not set the altimeter, it's 1013. Now it could be a little bit weird here with not having real weather. But we'll see. Heading indicator has been set. Landing gear lamp is green. Nav lights as required. Parking brake release and brakes on initial road test. Okay, now we can ask for taxi. Conematic Tower, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel, ready for taxi.
3 Charlie Hotel, runway 01, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha for runway 01, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. Okay. Pretty straightforward here. We're just gonna go down that taxi over there and release parking brake and check. It works fine. Let's do a quick run up here. (2000 RPM). Actually, I did that little wrong order. We should do the left magneto flight drop and right magneto. That's good. And now we do the prop. right, running well. And let's check the carb heat. See if we get a little drop from that. Yeah, we do. Everything works fine there. And let's check controls, free and clear. Set the elevator trim neutral. And the doors are latched. Flaps, we don't need that. Desired tank is set. Fuel pump, put that on. Mixture is rich. Prop full, forward carb heat off. Engine gauges looks good. Everything green. Strobes, turn them on now, and let's call for departure. Conematic Tower, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel, ready for departure.
Charlie Hotel, runway 01, wind 040 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 01, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. And if you want to check out SayIntentions, just click the link in the description. And I use chase plane for these cool little camera views that you're gonna see here during the flight. Pretty nice little add-on. All right, I think we have everything go, so let's go. And rotate. So the climb, gear up. And 1,000 feet, fuel pump off. Pull down power a little bit for our climb.
Charlie Hotel, contact departure on 128.63.
Switching to departure 128.63, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. Conematic departure, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel at 2,000, climbing 6,000. I'm gonna turn towards our destination because we're actually heading north here on our departure.
Charlie Hotel identified, climb flight level 060, turn right heading 190 vectors to VX, then on course.
Turn right to VX 190 vectors, then on course, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel, and we're climbing flight level 6,000. Yeah, okay, so did a couple of things wrong there. I turned the wrong way. I shouldn't have turned until we actually got the call. But now I'm heading to VX. And we're climbing 6,000. And the cool thing with SayIntentions is that you don't have to really, it's not very scripted, so you can talk to the ATC like a normal person. What's he showing here? Okay, I thought he was blinking on me for some reason. So we're gonna see if the autopilot is working on the GPSS or not. I'm gonna turn autopilot on. And I'm gonna turn my heading the right way. There. I'm gonna put myself in heading mode. So now he turns based on my heading bug, as we see here. Getting on our course. And now when I switch over here to GPSS, the heading bug is gonna be disconnected and GPSS gonna make us follow the route. Let us get on the line here. Okay, GPSS, let's see what it does. So he should turn a little bit to the left, which he does. See if he gets me on the line here or if he's gonna overshoot. And as you see, the heading bug is not active now. GPSS is managing this, and we see it's not working. No. So I'm turning back to heading. Now the heading bug is active. And it's turning into that. So GPSS is not working. That's disappointing. Because they did a patch for that. Now I'm just using my heading bug here to get on the right trajectory. Alright, we're continuing to climb out here, and I will get back with an update as we get further along on our flight to Denmark from Sweden.
Charlie Hotel, Roskilde approach. Expect the RNAV runway 03 approach into Roskilde.
Expect the runway RNAV runway 03 approach into Roskilde, Piper Charlie Hotel. Let's see, that is what we had on the plan. Yeah, RNAV 03 for Roskilde. This is where we are at now, flying over southern Sweden. Straight shot down here to Golmi, and then we're gonna get vectors into Roskilde.
Scandinavian 1678, contact Kastrup Tower on 121.83. 121.83 for Scandinavian 1678.
So now we're starting to see Denmark over here in front of us. Starting to hear a little traffic as we're gonna fly north of the main Copenhagen airport. So smooth flight so far. 6,000 feet. We're gonna start descent here in a little bit, and we're sitting on the Roskilde approach frequency. Here we have the city of Helsingborg, and there's a ferry terminal, and you can get over to Denmark very easily there. I think our descent and approach checklist should be checked now. So autopilot master off, fuel pump on, fuel selectors, desired tank. Just switch that, fuel levels are okay, fuel pressure looks good. Mixture is will be set to rich. Carb heat as required. Airspeed 120. Gear down, flaps, gump. All right, so I think we're okay there.
3 Charlie Hotel, whenever you'd like, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descending altitude 4,000, QNH 1006, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. All right, right on cue. 1006. Descend 3,000 feet, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. Okay, got another call there. So yeah, approach checklist was very good timing on that. All right, so full prop, full throttle mix, and turn off the autopilot.
3 Charlie Hotel, turn left heading 205 vectors for the RNAV runway 3 approach.
Turn left heading 205 vectors for RNAV runway 3 approach, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. And here comes the vectors. Actually, I'm gonna have the AP on and in heading mode. There we go. And heading left 205. Is it left 205? Okay. Clear. Why is this left 205? Roskilde approach. Can you give us a new vector for runway 3 approach, please? Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. That didn't look right.
3 Charlie Hotel, turn right heading 210 vectors for the RNAV runway 03 approach.
Turn right heading 210 vectors for runway 03 approach, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. Okay, that sounds a little bit better. Turn 210. All right, let's focus on the descent now. So again, there's no scripting with SayIntentions, which is really cool. You just tell them what you want and he'll react accordingly. Trim down a little bit. Then we need to start to bleed some speed. So we're coming, we're gonna loop down, we're heading south now, and then we're gonna loop up north towards the airport. So here we are, and the airport is here, and we're gonna loop down this way. Now we see a little bit better. This is the approach here. That's our approach into 03. That's where we're being vectored. It's sitting trimmed perfectly here at 3,000. Approach speed 120.
3 Charlie Hotel, turn right heading 240.
Turn right heading 240, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. Turn right 240. There you see we're turning in here towards our approach. Probably gonna go get the direct call on one of these waypoints here in a minute. I guess.
3 Charlie Hotel, 5 miles from Romeo Kilo 374. Turn right heading 310, descend altitude 2,000 feet until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 3 approach.
Turn right heading 310, descend 2,000 until established. Clear for runway 3 approach, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. Alright. Turn right heading 310.
3 Charlie Hotel, contact Roskilde Tower on 118.905.
Switching to Roskilde Tower, 118.905, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. 18905. Roskilde Tower, Piper Charlie Hotel, on approach for runway 03. A little bit low now.
Piper 823 Charlie Hotel, Roskilde Tower, roger. Continue approach, runway 03.
Continue approach, runway 03, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel.
3 Charlie Hotel, winds 060 at 10. Runway 3, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 03, Piper 3 Charlie Hotel. Still don't see the airport. Okay, landing checklist, landing gear lamp, green, flaps down, airspeed 90. Pull out the headphones down there so we get a little bit more engine noise, always nice. As we're on the approach here to the Roskilde airport in Denmark. Set a little high. Speed is good. Fuel pressure good. Here we go. One green, one red light. Nice little airport here. Very pretty around here. Countryside. To red, to white. Looks good. Threshold, pulling back on throttle. Put the focus further out. Little stutter. Oh, that was very hard. But that stutter got me a little bit. But we got down. So thank you for coming along on my my Accu-Sim challenge.
3 Charlie Hotel, taxi to apron at your discretion. Monitor this frequency.
Taxi to apron at my discretion, and I'll stay on frequency with you. Thank you. Piper Charlie Hotel. Yeah, so thank you for joining me on my flight from Sweden to Denmark. I'll catch you next flight.